Всем привет, с вами Павел, и мы продолжаем проходить игру The Dark Eye, Часть of Satinav. Наш главный персонаж Герон вместе с феей попали в какие-то такие непонятные катакомбы, где повстречали, ну скажем так, исследователи фей. В общем, какого-то ученого непонятного по имени Джакомо. Собственно, наша феечка устроила тут небольшой коллапс, небольшое землетрясение, и между нами образовалась пропасть. Так, ну что ж, будем пытаться выбираться отсюда. Что у нас тут вообще есть-то? Так, вот какая-то половина линейки. Так, а первая часть где? Вот тут, кстати, наш Джакомо сидит. Хорошо, давайте посмотрим. Так, рюкзак есть. Слишком далеко. Хорошо. Булыжник. Отлично просто. Как ты там, Нури, вообще? С ума сошла, что ли?
What did she say?
Ну ты я тоже понял. Так, ладно. Ты чё тут?
How could that happen? What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat?
Угу. Так. Рука каменного
The arm
рыцаря.
of the fairy knight statue.
Так, а можем мы его как рычаг использовать?
I
Ну-ка.
hope this wasn't a patron saint of the fairies. The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle. If the stick wasn't broken, I could reach the backpack with it.
Так.
Your stick is broken.
Хорошо. Так, а может быть половинка? А если так? О, подошло, походу. Так, супер. Сломанная линейка, половина линейки. Так, починить.
Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks.
Atialne mune du leval. Is mantrairelli. Is lera mantrairelli.
С ума сходит. Так, линейка, половина линейки. Так, вот так вот давайте совместим.
The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
Так, может быть теперь сумку можем достать? Хорошо.
Lilla Karen.
Так, рюкзак. Что в рюкзаке есть? Ну, хорош игра.
I'll leave it closed. I don't want to have to deal with those things.
Так, ладно, на тебе. Так. Хорошо. Можете водички?
Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us. And she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
Так, рюкзак.
Still undamaged.
Да подожди, ты чё сломано-то? На тебе рюкзак.
Here. This is for your ferry. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
Так, хорошо. У нас появился... Спросить дорогу, а что такое? Рисунок.
Do you remember the way to the lake?
Gerionero an Rianvella.
Good. Don't attempt to go back there.
А куда она исчезла?
I
чё
can't think of
такое?
anything here.
Так, хорошо. Значит, вот это, наверное, да?
It's flying away.
Fairy interference. I'm afraid everything in here will crumble apart very soon.
I'm not leaving Nuri behind.
Of course not. I'll make new directions. But you will have to get them to her another way.
Hold on,
Окей.
Nuri.
Так, и куда она делась? А ты можешь мне еще одну дать?
Here's another sheet with directions.
Угу, хорошо. Так, а если сюда, в корзинку? Трехочковый давай. Пойдем? Ох, супер.
Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants to get hold of Nuridar and Elavanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible? Quite possible.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hesinder forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andergast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the ferry gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbor great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favorable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Nerutfana.
Nairutvana.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the barge of time? The irresistible? Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the barge of time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes, yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
My head is buzzing. If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world will be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranella Vander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right, but there might be a second portal to Nerutfana. It is said to be located in the Swamps of Lament, deep in the no-man's land of the Brinask Marshes.
Кажется, нам придется идти на болото.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Энкви, Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Nerutfana. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Undergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, fairy prism, swamps of lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait, wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. There's always a catch.
Какая-нибудь медуза Гаргона.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven-Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Undergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You'll find your way. We'll meet again in Andergast.
A boron's wheel. I hope that's not a bad omen.
Колесо Борона. Вороны опять сейчас будут. Че, больше ничего вроде нет такого. Давайте идти.
Nuri, are you there?
Ну вот. Зомбоэльфы какие-то.
You! It's you!
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait in darkness till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Что-то как-то темновато. Так.
Nuri!
Geron, are you alright?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
No, wait.
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase. And there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, alright?
I promise.
Так, осколки. Давайте починим.
With the rest of the jug missing, Nuri can't do anything here. Can you fix the scales?
Отлично.
Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay.
Нужно осколки, да, найти. Так,
How
двуручная
am I
пила.
supposed to reach it?
Так, люк в полу. Табуретка.
I
Песочные
still
часы.
have some time. Lamps, saws, shards, and all of them out of reach. Hello? The mill is as forsaken as it looks.
Так. Пила, табуретка, люк. Что такое было? Масляные лампы.
If my legs were free, I could destroy the cupboard.
Ну ладно, так.
There. There's a hole way back there.
You said very briefly.
No wonder the mill is forsaken. That must have been some kind of cogwheel.
Так, шестеренки сломаны. Ну-ка.
Do you see that drum-like thing down there? Can you fix that for me? Nuri,
Garen, there's a beetle with 8 legs here.
that's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri, please, you have to focus now.
Okay.
Так, что-то случилось.
Wouldn't it just have landed at my feet? Why do I keep trying this all the time?
А может часы разбить?
I guess I could smash the glass, but the shards won't be any help back there. This way at least I know how much time I have left.
О!
Him.
И чё? Ну, сломалось, окей, дальше-то что?
More shards out of my reach. Can you fix it? Nuri.
Ага, супер. Так,
Now all I have to do is free my hands.
так, ну тут подпорка была, да? Так, ну-ка.
Come over here.
Так, давайте часики тогда разобьем. Песочек высыпется и поднимет чего-то там. Осколки.
Got it.
Garen, I feel dizzy.
Just a little while longer, Nuri.
Но...
I'm not strong enough to loosen them.
Так. Осколков нет, ничего нет. Путы на руку. А что такое, веревки? А, весы просто.
I'm free. Now
Ура!
I have to deal with the creature somehow.
Так, веревка. Ну-ка, починить. По-любому по ней куда-нибудь спускаться будем. Так, есть тут что-нибудь еще? Так, дверь.
As long as the fiend is standing guard out there, that would be suicide.
Там на страже тут стоит. Хорошо. Так, дурочная пила. Что еще тут можно взять? Ну как, табуреточку взяли. Так, люк.
The handle is broken off.
Ручки нет. Хорошо. Вот, по-моему, ручки нет. Да. Хорош. Так, снаряжение нашли. Так, голова не работает. Так, что у нас есть? Кремень и труд. А, все наше снаряжение мы нашли, так что ли?
That might actually work.
Ну тяни давай. Гений.
It's getting dark here.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. It's dark.
Can you go and have a look for me?
Not now.
Так, а что делать-то? Что у нас вообще есть-то?
It's quite far down, and there's no ladder.
Так, и веревку мы потратили, да? Чтобы
I don't
редочку.
think so. I can do better than that.
Ну ладно, ладно. Ой, куда это ты пошел? Может, по одеялу
It's
спустить?
still sagging on the other side.
Провисает с одной стороны.
The blanket won't stay in place yet.
Так. Линейкой?
What for?
Ну, не знаю зачем. Чем тут можно? Ножом приделать, что ли?
There. Now the beast can come.
What if it can see in the dark?
I should camouflage the trap.
Замаскировать. Что у нас тут? Солома кругом. Есть... Ну, где-то тоже соломка была. Да, дать соломки кинем.
All right. This has got to work. Nuri, now you can... Nuri? Damn.
Супер! Бежим отсюда тогда.
Nuri! Wake up. We have to go.
What? Where am I? Garen?
Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired. Let me rest a little while longer.
That's not possible. We have to go. We cannot stay here.
Garen, I don't want this anymore.
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't. Just leave without me.
I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
Да нифига
The
он не
scholar
знает.
told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari. And he told me where we can find the portal to get there too.
Fanglari.
Yes, but in order to get there you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? How am I supposed to build some stairs? All right, I'll think of something. I'll be back in a minute.
Лестницу. Что у нас из лестницы-то вообще есть? Табуретка подойдет. Чё тут?
Look,
О,
a stair. Come on now.
I don't know. I just want to sleep.
Nuri!
Tell me more about Fanglari. Is it beautiful there?
Fanglari is a realm full of magic. The sky is as green as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle even in daytime.
I've never seen a green sky before.
And if you don't come down here soon, you never will.
What else is there?
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly, even a human like me.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
вот
There
врали-то.
are even rainbow
Мы
beavers.
ж в болото
Only in
собирались.
summer. In autumn, they migrate south to a different realm. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd. What else is there?
The most incredible thing is, every fairy can do magic in Fanglari, without any pain.
One wouldn't get exhausted? It really sounds like a different realm.
Everything's brimming with fairy magic in Fanglari. That's why you don't lose your strength, because you use the power already in the wind or the sea. You're one with the whole world.
That sounds marvelous. I want that.
Come down. I'll show you the way to Fanglari then.
I'll try, but I'll need a second stair.
All right, but then you'll come down for real, won't you?
I promise.
Ага. И что тут мы можем сделать? Так, балка.
At least the beams are still sturdy.
Линейка, бурдюк. А, во, кстати, может пилой?
You're almost there.
What about Master Raven? We have to wait for him.
The Raven is dangerous. He's the Seer's spy. We have to get out of here before he returns.
That's not true. Master Raven has always helped us.
Trust me, would I ever lie to you?
It's just that you never liked him.
Ну ж какой
You have
есть.
to come with me, now.
Ну. И...
Giron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know everything the fairy scholar had told him about the hidden realm. Where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Giron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Giron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Giron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Ну вот. Пришли, называется.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in England. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thoralians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Giron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Энкви for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later. Watch your
Печально.
back.
Так. Карамба. Достижение. Что это у нас тут такое? Хлам
Who
какой-то.
throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked.
Угу. Так, починить, наверное, можно.
But I didn't even say anything.
Супер. Зеркальце починили. Брезент. Статуя Эфирта. Так, домик. Вроде ничего больше нет тут. Железное кольцо. Что-то, видимо, приделать придется к этому кольцу. Так, ну ладно. Так, лодочник.
Are you the ferryman?
Uh-huh.
Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I am sorry. So, any luck yet? Can you give me one of your fish? Just one fish, that's all. Take me and my companion to the swamp. Yes, there's two of us. I see. 2 kreutzers. 2 farthings. You mean thalers? Why, that's too much. I don't have that much. Isn't there anything else I could pay the passage with? Very well, what is it? Shall I arrange a bath for you? Or any item? Some food? Drink? Booze? So, booze it is. That wasn't easy.
Так, хорошо.
Can I borrow your fishing rod?
Ясно. Надо спиртное найти. Где у нас какие-то крюки, видимо, какой-то можно будет сделать. Переходик. Так, тут что-то больше ничего не видно. Даже взять нечего. Ладно. Пойдемте обратно. Может, тут что-нибудь найдем. О, там еще что-то есть.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism. I'll ask the dreamy man about Fanglari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Arokin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery.
Так, хорошо. Такое полотенце. Пригодится, видимо. Собачка, кран. Что-то еще вроде лежит, нет? Нет, показалось. Хорошо, ты кто?
Ahoy there, matey. Get into the backwater.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Geron.
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs' droppings. unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Her name was, shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for,
The messenger.
right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for Harm, the honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
Who is this Araucan?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. He also has a stone figurine exhibit up there now. Animals made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
This Harm seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Arokan.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
See you later.
Ничего полезного. Так. Ты кто такая вообще?
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
Who's this Harm?
From his ship, he takes care of everybody.
His ship?
You deaf man!
Who is this Araucan?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off!
Will you hold still, child?
I don't like strangers who ask too many questions.
Агрессивная какая.
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Ninka is not taking time. Ninka is Toro.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? I reckon we'll have me drowned in the Svelte 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
Ладно, хорошо.
I was finished anyway.
What do you think you're doing, snotface?
Понятно.
I'm sorry. I mistook it for mine.
Так, ведро какое-то есть. Пригодится. Фигурка лягушки.
Take your little thieving fingers off, young man.
Ясно. Как надо будет отвлечь тогда? Хорошо.
Gerard will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
Угу. Бутылка какая-то.
You'd better not have any more. Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better.
Так, хорошо. Брезент. Откинуть может.
Knotted tightly.
Крепко привязан. Все ножом оторвем.
I look the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat.
Угу. Так, крюк-кошка.
Your life, not mine.
Так, ладно. Где-то там было. У нас крюк какой-то, да? Попробуем зацепиться. Супер.
I always wanted to do that.
Ну, поехали. Бочка.
Too bad it's not a keg.
Как нет, у нас есть кран. Так, может теперь вот так вот?
No booze flowing yet. I'll have to hammer the tap into the barrel first.
Угу. Молоток нужен, да? чем забить.
I'd rather look for a different container for that. Something I can use a stopper on. No booze flowing yet. I'll have to hammer the tap into the barrel first.
Ну, то есть ножом.
I'm not randomly cutting things up here. It's all foggy. I can't see anything.
Мутное зеркало. Ну-ка.
Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes?
Угу. Хорошо. Так, кролик. О, хорош. Болт полки.
Out of reach.
Ладно. Так. Уж кроликом. О! Супер.
I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken us to the ferry gate.
Угу. Пойдет. Так. Что-то как тут, наверное, вот эта водяная труба. Ну-ка. Вот так вот. Отлично. Хлоп.
Good thing Nuri isn't here.
Не знаю, для чего это. Кракен головастик. Отлично.
How am I supposed to reach that?
Так, хорошо. На, хотела зеркало, забери. Подожди, а че?
Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi, give it to me! What's this? He's just letting his mind wander. What do you think you're doing, snotface?
I'm sorry. I mistook it for mine.
Так, ладно. Где наша Нури?
And suddenly everything went dark. There was no laughter anymore, and no colors. But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
Нури, ты мне поможешь? Стой, куда? Пошел тут, понимаешь.
Say, Nuri? The prism is important. It'll show us the way to Fanglari.
How does the prism know the way to Fanglari?
Well, I'm sure it must have been made there.
Is there a magic forge in Fanglari?
Must be. I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. It's all so filthy, and the people all say different things than they mean. Even the animals. Let's go away. I want to travel the sea.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast and we'd be so free. We could go all sorts of places and see the whole world.
We'll see. Maybe later. If you see the raven anywhere, tell me at once.
I miss him. Promise me you'll stay with me.
Don't worry. I'll take care of you. Act normal and inconspicuously.
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's the one thing you shouldn't be.
It will work out somehow. I'll just find something to do. Very quiet and very unsuspicious.
Can you try to coax a fish out of the ferryman for me?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf.
Угу.
Say, Nuri, did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what, pray tell?
Oh, this and that.
I'll be back in a minute.
Так, хорошо, у нас что, рыба появилась? Селедка, фигурка кракена какая-то.
Say, Nuri, I'll be back in a minute.
Ну ладно, хорошо. У нас прям куча всего появилось. Ну что ж, ребят, тогда на сегодня я с вами прощаюсь. С вами был Павел. Увидимся с вами на прохождении этой игры в следующей серии. Всем пока, до новых встреч.